Okay, guys. So like I was saying, I'm not gonna do the fast right, because of time. All right, but you should have what looks like some sort of blob of a paragraph, blob of a page. Depends. You can get anywhere from, depending on the topic, right? You can get anywhere from half a page to three-fourths to a whole page. Just depends how well you know the topic. I'm not a big fan of fast write when it comes to uh, or prior to thesis statements, and let me tell you why. Yes, you have some reasons in the fast write, however, they're all scattered around, and you have to go for a hunt now for your reasons, and that's fine. It kind of kills time, especially when you're doing timed essays. For example, the end of course or TSI. You have 5 hours if you need it, but you don't want to be there all 5 hours. Trust me. Um, so fast writes are really good when you're trying to get your ideas down for your introductions, maybe, or maybe even for your body paragraphs, because you can take those concepts you have and clean them, edit and revise them, and throw them into your paper. It's just a little tougher when you're trying to do your thesis because it doesn't give it to you nice and pretty. You know, you plug it in. You would have to go and search for your reasons in your fast write. But if you have time to kill, if it's a longer essay, a longer research project, and you can afford the time to go and hunt your reasons, fast writes are perfect for that. Okay. So our last practice, our last brainstorm activity for today is going to be questioning. Questioning. Okay. No image for this one, and it's pretty much what it says. Questions. Okay. So let's say you have a prompt. What you would need is you would need a sheet of paper, separate sheet of paper. You can do it. Let me think. You can do it here. You can do it in your interactive journal. Let me go ahead and write down the prompt for this one. Should the United States, build a lot of building today, build a border wall? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the border wall between the United States and Mexico. Actually, if you didn't, that would be one of the questions. So what you do with questioning, a lot of students are not too fond of this brainstorming activity because they have difficulty actually creating decent questions, okay? With the questioning, you can have yes or no questions, but the best are going to be your open-ended responses. And those are the type of questions that you cannot answer with a simple yes or no. You have to actually elaborate with it. And that's the best way to get the reasons for your thesis statement. So one of the things you would do here is to answer this question, the prompt question, is to actually create more questions. So here you would probably ask yourself, what is the border wall? Okay. How will this affect me? How will it affect others? How, pretty much anything that comes to mind. How will it affect economy? Will it bring more jobs? Will it affect Mexicans? Maybe if I spell it right, sorry. Mexicans. Maybe immigrants, right? Immigrants. Man, I cannot spell right now. Okay, immigrants, all right? So the thing here is just to ask yourself questions, and asking yourself questions, you're kind of forcing your brain to think about the topic, okay? And then here you would, you can probably even use some of these concepts for your thesis, okay, your reasons, okay? You can answer them, and that would also kind of help you build for your paper as well, okay? This one, I'm going to give you, let's say 1 minute. 1 minute, and come up with more questions. Just come up with more questions. If they're yes or no's, that's fine, but try to do the how, will, what if, what is, the ones that kind of force you to actually think. And you know what, instead of time, let me go ahead, come up with 3 different questions. Come up with 3 different questions. that will kind of prompt sparks for this prompt, all right? Kind of give off sparks for that prompt. Go ahead and do that right now.